We are in a crisis. There are 1 in 3 children now with a weight issue, either overweight or obese.
The day may well dawn when angina is an adolescent rite of passage alongside acne. That may sound imponderable, but not all that long ago the notion of adult onset diabetes in 8-year-olds would have been equally outrageous.
The Western diet is an absolute crime against humanity. It is making us sick and fat.
If you go and look back to the lead up to the 1977 dietary guidelines, which gave us the food pyramid, there was not one clinical trial. And the scientists at the time said, we haven't had these trials. How can we expose the American public to this giant experiment?
The legacy of the food pyramid is that those proportions were so off. It created a generation of people who were overweight.
Everyone was told that they needed to start eating more carbohydrates, and you see the athletes are doing it, so it must be good for you.
Cheap carbs has been part and parcel of the struggles we are seeing today.
Current dietary advice says, okay, you must reduce your calories, but you can continue to eat all the same foods, which means you've got the addictive foods in there, which is exactly the same as saying you must cut your cigarettes to 1 cigarette a day.
For years, the food industry has been engaging PhDs in biochemistry and neuroscience to devise foods that are addictive. This is right out of the tobacco industry's playbook. Guilty as charged, we make the cigarettes people want to smoke. Behind the scenes, we're making them as addictive as we possibly can.
Sugar's addictive. I've got a 4-year-old and a 7-year-old.
Food companies outspend any kind of public health effort by orders of magnitude. The bottom line is sales. And they never forget it for a minute. And we shouldn't either.
It is going to cripple our economy. It is going to decrease the lifespan of our children.
The cost of diabetes alone is astronomically large.
We're having trouble paying the healthcare bills right now. 1 in 3 of us would be over 100 million people. I don't think there's any way to pay that bill. I think we find ourselves on the front lines of nothing less than homeland security. So I think the fate of the nation hangs in the balance.